It turned out to be another really pretty afternoon out on the weather deck.
Yeah, I wore yellow today because it was cloudy when I left this morning, but I was hoping it was eventually going to brighten up. And you know what? It did, George. So thank you.
No, thank you. You encouraged the sun to come out. Yes, with your yellow outfit there. Yeah, bright sunshine here this afternoon. As expected, it took until the afternoon, and temperatures have responded nicely. Now, where it's been cloudy, it's been a little bit cooler today than yesterday. But the 13 weather ball is red, a little warmer weather ahead.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
Sunshine in most areas, still kind of cloudy up in the Fremont area where the clouds have yet to clear. And yeah, you got a little haze and some fog in the air there, low clouds in Muskegon. Temperatures are responding nicely. Instead of our side of the state seeing the warmest temperatures, now the east side of the state did. They're in the mid 40s right now. In some spots, it's only in the upper 30s to near 40, maybe up another degree or so before the sun sets here in a little while. You can see the low clouds falling apart as expected, and now we have some high clouds coming in, but for the most part, we are seeing sunshine at the end of our day. A little bit of rain up to the north of us, not going to be affecting our weather pattern as high pressure continues to take hold and keep all of the clouds and precipitation at bay. We're going to see some rain move in. That will be late in the day on Thursday, and that will come in right around 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, and then we'll see the rain overnight Thursday night. That's really the only shot of precipitation between now and the end of the weekend. Could see up to 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch of rain here in West Michigan. Again, all rain, no snow expected. Where is all the snow? It's going to stay north of the U.S.-Canadian border, and the latest run of the models indicate that that snow that was going to come up over the weekend off to our west and then off to our south on Monday, we're not going to see any snow here in West Michigan for the most part, right on through at least the 3rd week of February. Other than that, it's a very quiet weather pattern across the country, including temperature-wise. We're going to still have higher chances for warmer than average readings from the 12th through the 16th. Keep in mind our average highs are only in the low and mid 30s, so anything above that is warmer than usual. Cold down south and out west. In terms of rainfall, we have a high chance that we'll see fewer systems coming through the Great Lakes region, so below normal amounts of precipitation expected as well during that 5-day period. Tonight could be a little bit of fog. You saw that in Muskegon, but it will be just some light fog. Temperatures are falling down to around or a little bit below freezing. Mostly cloudy skies otherwise. Similarly up north, around 29 or so below freezing. Mostly cloudy skies. Again, a little bit of light fog with that light wind out of the south. Similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Overnight lows in the upper 20s with a light south wind. 13 on your side forecast. Not only will we just see rain late in the day Thursday and Thursday night, that's probably really the only chance for precipitation now. We've taken it out of the forecast for next week, but temperatures milder, upper 40s here on Wednesday and 54 on Thursday and then 52 Friday. We will cool off into the 40+ range over the weekend. Next week are still well above average, but trending downward from the upper 30s into the low 30s by the following Friday. So yeah, still no signs of winter, guys.
And even that low temperature next week is higher than normal. So
yeah,
it's a little bit anyway.
I have a feeling we're not going to see too much snow left on the ground after the next few days.
Yeah, it's trending that way.
Thank you, George.
Another beautiful day here in West Michigan for the most part. We saw the clouds depart this afternoon, allowing temperatures to climb back into the 40s in most areas, where the clouds hung tough, still in the 30s, well above average. 13 weather ball is red. We even have milder weather ahead through Friday.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
And if you're going to be heading out walking the dog, I love the name Copernicus. I think that's unique. Love your glasses, dude. Allison, we're going to give you the green paw for your evening walk. Temperatures staying above freezing, falling from 40 to 32 by 10 o'clock and just below freezing in the morning. Just watch out for maybe a random icy spot because we still have that melting snow from those big dirty snow piles, as Juliet mentioned. As far as green energy, sun was out a little bit this afternoon. We'll see a little bit more tomorrow, 4.2 out of a 10-point scale, but no help from the wind tomorrow. So next couple of days, not the greatest. greatest to create our green energy. We lost most, if not all, of the low clouds this afternoon as that just kind of ate away here during the afternoon. Now we got some high clouds coming in this evening. Even those will clear on out later on tonight, but we got more clouds in the forecast than we do sunshine. Notice off to the west, some rain across the UP and northern Wisconsin. This time of year, you would expect snow, but it's been that kind of year where it's been very, very warm. High pressure off to the east now has our winds turning around to the south, and we'll see those south winds increase over the next couple of days. So cloudy skies tonight through tomorrow. There could be a little bit of haze or some fog down at the low levels here. Dry day coming up on Wednesday and Wednesday night as well. Now on Thursday, we're watching this area of rain coming in. Looks like it might come in a little bit faster than previously forecast. So we have some rain in the late afternoon and the overnight hours, but just as quickly as it comes in, it'll move out on Friday. This is Friday morning at 7 a.m. I think we got a good deal of sunshine now all day Friday. What a great way to start the weekend. Temperatures will be warming up in the meantime. After that system passes, we start to cool down over the weekend. Notice some precipitation off to our south over the weekend, but all of that's going to stay to our south and north through Sunday. As far as rainfall, all of this will come late in the day on Thursday through Friday morning before daybreak, about 1/4 of an inch in our area. And the snow, yeah, nothing here through at least a Sunday evening. Most of it will be across the UP along the Lake Superior shoreline. Only a couple of inches expected there. Temperatures are going to cool off a little closer to our average highs around 33 to 35. That's from the 14th through the 20th. Still high chances we'll see less precipitation during that 7-day period. So for tonight, it'll be mostly cloudy with maybe some low-level fog. Low 30s from Muskegon northward, upper 20s to near 30 south. Northern part of our viewing area, upper 20s with low clouds and some fog redeveloping. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, below freezing into the upper 20s. 13 on your side forecast. Really the only chance of some rain or precipitation coming late in the day Thursday and Thursday night. It'll be over before you wake up on Friday with sunshine all day. We'll drop from the low 50s Friday to the low 40s Saturday, but dry weekend. We've taken the precip out of the forecast for next week, but not the cold air. But when we talk about cold air, guys, it still will be warmer than our average high of 32, not a winter.
Yeah, and look, you can see the sunset behind us. It looks
It's
pretty
so
with the
nice.
clouds, too.
Pretty.
Yeah, thank you,
Surprising to talk about 50s in February.
I know.
That's crazy.
George, we've had a couple of days of beautiful sunsets, and tonight is no exception.
Yeah, Chamber of Commerce kind of day.
Yeah, I like
in
that term.
February. Yeah.
It's February, George.
It is amazing. It has been pretty much a snowless winter. We've had a couple of weeks of winter. That's about it. Yeah, and we're going to continue with our milder temperatures, even though we did take a little bit of a hit here today. 13 weather ball tonight is red. Yes, much milder weather ahead.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
And our high temperatures today along the lakeshore were cooler than yesterday, and from Grand Rapids to the east, they were warmer than yesterday because we had those clouds that stuck around a couple of hours longer than we would have liked, but they did finally clear out this afternoon. 41 here in Grand Rapids, still well above our high of 30, our average high of 32, but it did not get within our target range today. It's been a tough 3 out of 4 days here with that temperature, mainly because of the cloud cover. Nonetheless, we are almost 10 degrees warmer through the first 6 days of February, 34.3 degrees. And that also matches the same winter temperature at 34.3 degrees. It is our second warmest winter season up to this point, only second behind 1932. And speaking of those beautiful sunsets, from Grand Haven up to Fremont and over in Holland, looking good, and finally got rid of the fog around the Mackinac Bridge. We have some high clouds now moving in after the low clouds departed earlier this afternoon. These clouds are very thin, don't have much effect on what you're going to see outside here tonight. In fact, our models are showing the clouds just kind of in and out overnight, just kind of a mostly cloudy night. It'll be dry and dry during the day tomorrow. Again, not as much sunshine as we had have been used to since Saturday afternoon. And then on Thursday, we are going to see some clouds roll in, especially in the afternoon. And late afternoon, early evening, we got a line of some showers coming on through, and there may be a few more early on Friday. So that's our only chance, late in the day Thursday through Friday, and then it'll be dry right on through the upcoming weekend. In terms of rainfall, yep, no snow in the forecast anytime soon. It'll be dry up until Thursday afternoon. This is 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon. You'll see the rain come in toward evening. By the time it's done early on Friday, we could see up to 1/4 of an inch of rain across our area. So the forecast for tomorrow, mainly cloudy skies. Might see a few breaks in the clouds here and there, but kind of an overcast day. Temperatures are going to be warmer than you were today. That's because the winds will be out of the south, boosting readings to around 45 to as warm as 48 degrees. Average high is still 32. Upper 40s in the northern part of our viewing area. Skies will be mostly cloudy. Still a very light south wind here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Looking at high temperatures right around 49 or so. That's up considerably what we saw during the day today. 13 on your side forecast. 49 tomorrow, 54 on Thursday. Most of the daylight hours will be dry until very late afternoon, starting along the lakeshore and then towards sunset here in Grand Rapids. And the rain will end overnight Thursday night. Skies will become sunny then on Friday, hitting 52 degrees. What a lead into the weekend. But behind that, we have some colder air, when we call colder. That means 40 plus for Saturday and Sunday. We've taken most, if not all, of the precip out of the forecast for next week. That's going to stay more to our south, but we are going to tap into some colder air, more seasonable, dropping from the upper 30s early next week into the low and mid 30s from Valentine's Day through the following weekend.